Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about maps and changes in the maps in Japan. Welcome back. As you may know and have seen other videos here on YouTube by other J-vloggers, that the GSI, the Geological Survey Institute, perhaps, of Japan is planning on making recommendations for new map legends in Japan. So map legends are those cool symbols that you see on the map to tell you what's where. And everybody's all up in a hissy fit because of this one here. This is called the manji, and it is the symbol for Buddhist temple in Japan. I had planned to check and see what they use for this symbol in other countries like India and places that have a lot of Buddhist temples, but I got lazy and didn't do it. So yay! If you know what India and Nepal and other countries that have a lot of Buddhist temples use for the marking for the temple, please put it down in the comment section below. Basically, the general feeling in the J-vlog community, and a lot of people seem to hold it, is Japan shouldn't change it. People need to get informed about what the map symbols mean. This is not a swastika. Don't care. I'm on the other side of this. Yeah, go ahead, change it, but not for the reasons that you think. Everybody's very worried about, oh, they're changing it because of the possible implications that people might mistake it for a swastika, like a Nazi swastika, or this, that, and the other, and Japan is doing this and it's wrong. They should leave it alone because that's their cultural heritage. But I'm on the other side of the coin. Go ahead, change it. You're not going to be changing the temples, and nothing's going to actually change in the real world. Just the maps will get a little easier to read because everybody's focusing on this thing, but they're not focusing on the actual problems with the legends of maps in Japan. How many people know what this is? Yeah, so if you've been in Japan for a while, you might be able to recognize it as the post office symbol, but nobody else knows what that means. So finding a post office is very difficult if you're a foreigner. Okay, well, people should look it up and get more informed. What about this one? Yeah, police box. They say it's two platans crossed to make a... No, that's dumb. It doesn't give any information. It doesn't... Iconology in Japan is really great. There's a lot of really great symbols for a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in Japan that it doesn't make any sense with the maps. And in general, overall, this is a good change. It takes the iconography that was very unique to Japan and not particularly useful when you see it, and changes it to something that could be more internationally recognized, which is the point for Japan's push on increased tourism in the country. You want to make it easier for people coming from overseas to be able to find stuff. So everybody's focused on the temples and replacing it with the pagoda. There's an argument to be made whether that's a good choice or not, but the whole point of the map changes is really not about the temples. It's about everything else. And in general, hospitals and stuff like that need to be able to be found easily because there's enough trouble about getting into the hospitals if you're a foreigner anyway, so let's make them at least easy to find. And it is interesting though that people who are against this change immediately went to the parallel between the manji and the swastika, instead of looking at the difference in the situation for the police boxes or post offices or hospitals or hotels. So to me, actually, it really emphasizes the point. These things did need to be changed. And just because you're focusing on the temple, whether this gets changed or not, I don't actually care. If they want to leave it as a manji, that's fine. But everything else does need to be changed because the maps here, even Japanese people have trouble. So here's a challenge to that man Yuta. Go out and do a man on the street interview and find out how many Japanese people can recognize the map symbols on their own and be able to tell what things are there. All right, that's it for me today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.